This video and any other videos on this channel are not made for kids.
Where does he get those wonderful toys?
That's it, Miyagi! I'm tired of your kata shit!
Aye, Doc Brown's son. You who change future too much are not happy with his past.
That's the general idea, you old bastard! That's it! I'm gonna kick your ass back to the future!
Like Miyagi no see that coming? Bring it on, you future bitch.
What's up, collectors? It's me, your host, your friendly neighborhood Moscato Bot, and today we are going to be unboxing, reviewing, sniffing the hell out of, having some fun with the new Neca Toys Ultimate Back to the Future Part 2 Doc Brown figure. So this is the one I think a lot of us have been waiting for, because let's just go ahead and open this front packaging here. Bam, look at that. I mean, who wouldn't want this Doc Brown from Back to the Future Part 2? This is what I honestly think of when I think of Doc Brown, even though Back to the Future 1's my favorite. Weird, right? So, okay, just let's go into the future here real quick. Remember this moment here. So we got this Doc. We all know we're getting the Part 3 Doc. The Wild West Doc. That's going to be awesome. But this just looks amazing in the window packaging. Love this product shot. I really need to get some dials and backdrops, man, and start getting into toy photography again. But, man, these head sculpts look fantastic. We're going to take them out soon in a minute and get a closer look at all that. But I really, really love the packaging. Seriously, like, this is so fun. Read some of these side things. Okay, hold on. Thumb bandit strike after amputating thumbs of hospital patients. Jaws without bite is my favorite one. Is the review of Jaws 19, Section D. What else we got? To ban alphabet soup. Activists mobilized to ban alphabet soup. Group leader Jay Williams says this is an offensive product which contains slurs and profanity in every can. I mean, you got some really cool little sideline stories here, which is awesome. So read around this. This is cholesterol, maybe cancer cure? Okay. Alright. See, I'm reading this all for the first time right now, really. This is pretty funny, but packaging is a great homage to the newspaper in Back to the Future 2, where we see Martin McFly Jr. All arrested and shit, and then he, like, you know, just, they changed the future, people. Front of the box, side of the box, other side of the box, back of the box. Now, back of the box, we got a lot going on. We got the Back to the Future logo, Back to the Future Part 2 logo, excuse me, Ultimate Doc Brown, a bunch of product shots, includes briefcase, binoculars, newspaper, and interchangeable head and hands. Here we have some other figures in the line, but we can see one new one that we do not have yet. Griff Tannen 2015. Awesome. We have a little read up here. Marty McFly and Doc Brown experience the adventure of a lifetime in an unlikely time machine as they travel to past, present, and the future, setting off a time-shattering chain reaction that disrupts the time-space continuum. Top of the box. Bottom of the box, we got all these legalities, logos, and whatnot, but over here we have all the beautiful people at Neca Toys. Thank you all so much for making figures like this possible. Now that we got the packaging out of the way, you guys, let's take a look at the figure. Hey-o, look at this. Out of the packaging, all of this detail. These shoes, the pants, the textured. Now, texturing even goes into the side of the coat. Look at that. That detailing in there. Bam, this is nice. Separated pieces. Got a lot of flaps going on. Mine's got a big case of diaper, but I mean, with the coat covering it, it's not that bad. But once you move the legs and stuff, you guys will see what I mean when I go over the articulation. Tie is a nice separate but glued on piece here. See-through tie. Pretty sweet. And then again, just getting a close-up on this head sculpt, the detailing with that visor. This is amazing. Look at the texturing. The color of the coat is great. Everything. Now, Is it just me, or in the movie is it a little brighter yellow? I'm not sure. I think I got a mark right there. Yep, look, I got some paint on his arm right there. Spilt some mustard on his arm. Maybe I can scrape that off. But man, this looks great. Oh yeah, let's get a look at the back of them. Stitching done. Very nice. I love the detail on these. All these wrinkles and whatnot. Really cool. Back of his, like, look at these little antennae. I could see these breaking. Be very careful. Really sweet though. The detailing on the shoes, the laces. Whoo! Great figure, you guys. Now, before we get to the accessories, let's go over the articulation real quick. All right, articulation for Dr. Emmett Brown. Arms can go out about that far. They can go in, rotate 360 all the way around. We got a single jointed elbow. Doesn't exactly do 90, but you know, it does enough. We got a rotation here at the elbow. Really cool. Rotation here at the wrist, on a hinge, up, down, all the way around. Pretty sweet. You know, stop! I'm gonna take you back to the future, you son of a bitch. Anyway, that's my Christopher Lloyd. I'm working on it. Head, side to side, up, down. Again, we'll go up, pretty far ways, down. Again, just the detail on Christopher Lloyd, like, they nailed his likeness. This sculpt is incredible. Every single Doc Brown figure, the likeness is there for Christopher Lloyd, you know? Each Marty McFly for Michael J. Fox has been a hit or miss. I really don't like the Part 2 look, but again, we'll go over that when we do some comparisons. But yeah, the sculpt is fantastic. The head is just, I mean, you got the articulation that you want. Coat does go out. Let's go ahead and raise both of these arms up. We got a bit of a crunch here. So I'm going to go ahead and slide my hand up under his coat and show you guys. Right there is a crunch. Pretty cool. And go back. You see what I mean? Oh yeah, right in there where my thumb is. Bam. And waist rotation actually goes all the way around. So kind of sweet. Nothing's tugging there. Pretty awesome. Van Damme. You see what I mean with the diaper? There's the diaper. I'm really digging these new ball joints. This is what we've been getting with a lot of the new figures, and I like that better than what it used to be. So really, really like how they're doing this. That's nice. I like it. Legs, rotate. Can kick forward. Let's go ahead and bring that back. Kick forward. I didn't even heat this one up too, you guys. So what I did was, as I took them out of the package, I gently went over everything to see if it would move right. But kick forward. Then of course we can, you see what I mean, how it diapers up there? Kick back quite a ways, but why would you want to do it? I'm just showing you that the articulation is there, you guys. And then we got the knee, single joint, but does rotate all the way around. And then just go ahead and let's be very careful here with the knees, but there we go. Can go up about that far. We got a boot cut this time around, and we do have a hinge here at the foot. We got some nice pivot, and it can rotate all the way around if you want. I don't know why you'd want to. I'd be very careful, especially with these little antennae. But that is basically it for the articulation. You get what you want to do with this Doc Brown, and he is awesome. Let's get a look at the accessories. Now, starting with the first set of head and hands. So he does come with this head already on the figure right out of the packaging. This is probably the one I'm going to display him with because that's Back to the Future 2 Doc for me, you know? We got some awesome heads, but this right here, I mean, you cannot beat this look. That is future Doc. But it's really easy to swap the heads. So we'll go ahead and just pop that off on a ball joint. We all know the deal, you guys. And let's go ahead and just put on this more serious, startled, scared, Great Scott looking head. Just pops right on there. And you can see just the detail again in this likeness on Christopher Lloyd. Might be the best likeness I've seen on any NECA figure. I mean, this is just, for like human, regular characters, regular actors, this is spot on. This is glorious. I love it. Sorry I'm going to gush over that. Really like the watch that he has here. That's pretty sweet. So the hands, these are the ones that he comes with, just 2 open palm hands. Go ahead and we'll switch those out real quick. Be very careful. Mine are popping out great. Again, I did... And the watch fell off. The watch is a separate piece. Did not know that. Don't know if it's a defect or not, but my watch is a separate piece. So let me know, other people who've gotten this. I mean, it's just pop that back on there and then we'll put a hand in and it'll be fine. But yeah, did not know. let's go ahead and get the alternate hands. So again, alternate hands, we have two basically gripping hands for maybe gripping the newspaper better or whatever, but, or the, obviously the binoculars, the briefcase. Again, this watch also comes off, at least mine did. So I put it back on, but you guys can see what I mean. Just be very careful when you pop off the hands. You don't want to lose these, like I'm about to. But there we go. Shove that back on, and then just go ahead and wiggle that in there. There we go, pops in like so. And there we go. I mean, already, like, again, I didn't have to heat this up at all, at least, for this one. So that's kind of nice. I didn't have to perform any surgeries or whatever right away on him. But yeah, he is a flexing king there. This is a great Doc figure. This is definitely my favorite one so far. I mean, even though we've only gotten the two, but this is my favorite look for Doc, so that's cool. So there's the alternate hands. But anyways, there's the alternate hands, you guys. There's the alternate head. Let's take a look at the smiling head real quick. We'll go ahead and pop that off. And I think we all know what scene this is from in the movie.
I went to a rejuvenation clinic and got a whole natural overhaul. They took out some wrinkles, did a hair repair, change of blood. Added a good 30 to 40 years to my life. They also replaced my spleen and colon. What do you think?
You look great, Doc.
There we go, popped on, and we got that beautiful looking smile. It's so goofy looking. I love it. So good. God, this one's so good. So great. Everything looks fantastic on this Doc. What a happy fella he is. I did it, Marty. I killed them. I had to do it. I killed them all. They're all gone now, Marty. They're all gone. Fuck you. Playing around with some of the heads again, we went ahead and put on the visor head, but here he is with the binoculars right out of the movie. That looks so, so good.
Precisely on schedule.
Love the detail on that, and just that fits so easily right into his hand. Really cool. I mean, just still blown away by this guy, man. Really, really great looking Doc. Really like this accessory here of the newspaper, you guys. Really sets up the scene of, you know, Doc showing Marty the newspaper and how they gotta change the future with Martin McFly Jr.
I don't get it. I thought you said this had something to do with my kids.
Look what happens to your son.
My son. God, he looks just like me. Within 2 hours of his arrest, Martin McFly Jr. was tried, convicted, and sentenced to 15 years in the state penitentiary?
That is pretty sweet. Love how detailed it is. This looks so cool with these two together. Now, one of my favorite accessories. This is so cool. I wish I had an emergency cash fund, Doc, for my toys at least, but man, this is awesome. Look at how Doc looks holding the emergency cash suitcase.
Let me give you some money. Have to be prepared for all monetary possibilities. Get yourself some 50s clothes.
Here's Doc Brown in a dark alley doing some deals. Hey kid, wanna make some cash? I think it looks funny. And the briefcase opens, you guys. This looks so amazing. Look at how detailed that is. Really cool. All the dates, all the different currencies. Well, same currency, different times. You know what I mean, but man, that looks fantastic. All in all, not bad for what this figure comes with. 3 interchangeable heads, 2 sets of hands, binoculars, the briefcase, and the newspaper. Let's do some comparisons. Alright, you guys, so for some quick comparisons, let's just get all of the Back to the Future dudes out of the way, because obviously this is what you want to see first, right? So here we have Audition Marty McFly. Now, I tweaked mine a little bit with some accessories from the first Ultimate of Marty from Back to the Future Part 1. I gave him the guitar and the sunglasses hat just because that's how we first see Marty in the beginning of the film, you know? So I thought that looked really, really cool. And you can see how Doc really towers over Marty like he's supposed to, because Christopher Lloyd's a pretty tall dude, you know? But there is Audition Marty. Obviously, you see to the right of him that we have Back to the Future Part 2 Marty. And here he is with Part 1 Marty McFly. Cool. Like that. Let's go ahead and get Part 2 out for a second. And the Tales from Space Target exclusive Marty. Awesome. And I'm sure you guys wanted to see this. There is Marty from Part 2 with his son's getup on. There's the alternate head with the hat. If I can get him to stand. I have a lot of problems getting my Back to the Future 2 Marty to stand, but there he is. Let's go ahead and try and center him a little bit. There we go. Look at that. First, we got to throw in the big baddie. There's Biff Tannen. Can't wait for Mad Dog Tannen and Griff. There we go. Awesome. Of course, though, I think it's the one we've all been waiting for. How does Doc compare to Doc? Look at that. Awesome. Awesome. I mean, there's still a bunch more Docs we could do. We could get Doc in the radioactive suit, like Tales from Space Marty. We can get Doc in the white suit from the beginning, and I hope he comes with Einstein, because I don't know about you guys, I want to put Doc holding the remote control car for the DeLorean with Part 1 Marty, and I want to have Einstein and an actual NECA scaled DeLorean and put them all up on the shelf. I think that would look so incredibly awesome. Let's go ahead and just turn this. There we go, center that a little bit better. But that is right out of the movie. Again, these two are the best. The likeness is just, love it so much. Amazing. And now we just get to the fun part. Let's go ahead and throw up Michelangelo from the NECA Turtles TMNT 1990 movie line. A beautiful. Get one of the cloth figures in here. There's Coraline. So you guys can kind of see how she scales. Here is Pennywise Ultimate from It Chapter 2. Wouldn't be the same without a tiny, tiny Gizmo. Look at that in scale. Really cute. And then, why not? It's all about Gizmo right now. Let's go ahead and throw up the regular Ultimate Gizmo. There we go. Pretty sweet. Loving that. I could be here all day with comparisons, you guys. But we got the Back to the Future line out of the way. We did some other figures. Let's get to my favorite part of the videos, the showcase. Here we go. Well, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this review video of the new NECA Toys Back to the Future Part 2 Ultimate Doc Brown. Awesome. Get him. Again, the best Back to the Future figure we've received so far in the Ultimate line. Great job, NECA Toys. And again, I didn't have to heat this one up. The accessories are great. Right out of the movie, the expressions, the likeness, the sculpt, everything is fantastic on this figure. 10 out of 10. For me, if I were to give it a numbered rating, so awesome. You need this Doc Brown in your collection. Get them. Now, hit up your Targets or follow me on Twitter and a bunch of my friends, because we are part of the greatest community on Twitter called CHC, Collectors Helping Collectors. We are going to help you find your toys and fuck scalpers right up their ass. This guy's fantastic. Go and get him. You all have a fantastic, wonderful day, but that's it for this video, so thank you all so much for watching. Till all our one Moscato bots, you all stay classy. If you guys like the channel, please hit that thumbs up. It really helps out the channel, you guys, and subscribe. I will see you all in the future. Moscato bots, roll out.